A fly ball down the left field line. There is a Soto photo. A home run in the left field seats. He's wonderful, marvelous.
De La Cruz rolls one. That is through. Pitch called a strike. Throw down is late. Opposite way. That is down. Base hit. Takes off. No throw. There goes De La Cruz. Called strike. Throw down. Late. De La Cruz. He takes off. Pitch swing and a miss. Throw down. It's wide. And he's on for the fourth time today. Chop to third. Backhand. Short way to second. Bobbled. The De La Cruz effect. He speeds you up.
National League Cy Young having an incredible season. He's 18.
Well hit, deep right. The power of De La Cruz. 4 extra base hits. He just crushed his second homer of the...
Yeah, this guy, he just puts it in play. I love it. Old school.
Emotional, and they do things their own way, and we do things a little bit different on this side. You know, like we can really switch the change that switch from one day to another. We're gonna continue to be ourselves and count on the baseball that we've been playing. I feel like the atmosphere, the intensity, and knowing that we're getting ready for the playoff is gonna be what drive us during this series, and knowing that this is just going to prepare us to what is coming next, and this is a great opportunity for us to feel what is like a playoff series right before the playoff. I think that's what is being missing with this team the last couple of years, because it's been like one way in September, you clinch early and then you kind of like roll through September. Winning some games in the regular season is never the same than in the playoffs. So for us right now to have this opportunity and the privilege of playing a 3-game series that matters, I think it's just going to get us better for what is coming in October.
I get asked the same questions that you get asked, but I'd love to hear from your perspective. How different does this September feel from a year ago?
Oh, it feels a lot different. Last September, we were just trying to stay healthy, planning on how the 5 days were going to be, you know, what we're going to do in those five days. Right now, we're not thinking about that. We're thinking about putting our best team over there for 9 innings and battle and fight for every single win. And it haven't been easy, you know. Even we played the Marlins, we played the Rockies, and it haven't been like an easy game to win, you know. It's always been like really close games until like maybe later that we score a couple runs or whatever, but it's been like really intense, and I feel like that's going to help us understanding that every little win that we can get in September is important, because our muscle memory is going to remember that when we play in October, and we're going to have a little bit more of preparation going into what we want to do, which is going deep in the playoff.
Miguel Roa.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Bryce Harper in this photo of Phillies fans?
Bryce Harper! Exclamation! Harper slashes a base hit to left center.
Sliding attempt, he made the grab.
Bryce Harper, one of the faces of this great game.
Bryce Harper has blasted one.
Bryce Harper! Exclamation!
And there he is.
Now Heim has a chance at redemption. Infield moves back. And he rifles one to right center. He is going to get the redemption. Heim walks it off. The Rangers win the opener. Baseball. Unbelievable.
Jonah Heim with the game-winning run batted in to give Texas a 4-3 win here in 10 on opening night.
Machado drives one to deep left field. It is back, and it is gone. 3-run home run for Manny Machado. A blast in Seoul, South Korea. Padres take a 15-11 lead.
Oh my goodness. It was a changeup. It was a hanger, middle in above the belt buckle, and there was no doubt about this one.
Is crushed deep center off the top of the batter's eye. First pitch, center field. Frelick was deep coming on. He slides, it gets by. De La Cruz can fly. He storms to second.
track. See ya! A long home run for Rice. Home of the Dodgers.
Sometimes in life, like in baseball, you need a spark off the bench or a late-inning rally to help you win the day. Itoen's Oi Ocha Unsweetened Green Tea, Japan's #1 green tea, and the tea that Shohei Ohtani loves and drinks. It's the perfect source of caffeine to get you through the day and get the boys in blue through a long season. Amazing and authentic. It's the game-winning hit every time you drink it. All natural ingredients, no sugars, no sweeteners, only 5 calories. Itoen Oi Ocha Unsweetened Green Tea. Available at your local Daiso stores, Amazon, and itoen.com.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Colder temps are coming. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with heating products by Navien. We know Navien tankless water heaters gives us endless hot water and big savings. Navien also makes high-efficiency products that deliver comfort in the form of heat to every corner of your home. Now Navien is taking comfort to the next level by introducing a hydro furnace that provides even, high-efficiency forced air heat powered by the same proven technology as their water heating products. Visit NavienInc.com/Dodgers.
At Advance Auto Parts, our all-star lineup of free services keeps your vehicle in winning condition. Swing by your local Advance and we'll test your battery for free and install a new die-hard battery with purchase. We also have free oil recycling, wiper installation, and more. Come see us. Use the Advance Auto Parts app or buy online. From hitting home runs to hitting the road, Advance will help you get the job done. Advance Auto Parts is the official auto parts aftermarket retailer of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
This is how we advance.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Mention Home Run at any of their stores to receive a free team bracelet and $50 off any purchase of $99 or more. And don't forget, everyone is approved for credit at Daniels. So visit danielsjewelers.com now to find the nearest store. Own the dream with Daniels Jewelers.
This is Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. On your home for the blue all season long.
It's Dodgers and Padres on this Tuesday night. Start of a 3-game series for the fight for the NL West. First pitch coming up at 7:10.
And now, before the Dodgers hit the diamond, we look at the pitching matchup.
Presented by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Turn your trail-dominating off-roading dreams into a reality in an all-new 2024 Tacoma. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy. Michael King on the mound, 12-9, 3.04 ERA. 29-year-old right-hander made his major league debut in 2019 with the Yankees. Pitched primarily as a reliever. Some starts with the Yankees. Traded to the Padres before this season, making his 30th start. Last time out, 7 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts in a no decision against the Astros. On the road this year, 7-4 with a 2.60 ERA. He's won his last 4 road starts, making his 3rd start against the Dodgers this year. It's been up and down. April 5th start at Dodger Stadium, got rocked for 4 home runs, 7 runs on 6 hits, and his start against the Dodgers at Petco Park back in May, 7 shutout innings. Remember, 11 strikeouts. He went toe-to-toe that night against Tyler Glasnow. Landon Knack on the mound, 3-4 with a 3.39 ERA. They need this 27-year-old right-hander to be good tonight. Raise his hand, stand up, let's go. Former second-round pick in 2020, making his major league debut back on April 17th against the Nationals, making his 12th start this year. Last time out, 5 shutout innings, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts, and a win over the Marlins. That was last week in Miami. This is his first time ever pitching against the Padres. Dodgers and Padres, here we go. We're 15 minutes away from first pitch to start this 3-game set for the NL West. Dodgers' magic number is 4. Keys to the game are next. I'm Tim Cases, Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM. Brett Rooker joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here? That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset, I can cover the fastball at the top. And if I can cover that fastball at the top and at least foul it off with 2 strikes, then I know I'm on the rest of the pitches. And I know I've got time to adjust to it. Can we get a side view? One of the side views back up? And I think God, he's going to work here.
I know, he's definitely ready.
Here he comes.
He's ready, man.
2-0, there's the swing and a high fly ball towards the right field corner. Fair or foul towards the pole. It's off the pole and gone. Pavin Smith, his 5th of the year. Pavin swings. That's belted. Deep left field. Alvarez turns, walks. It's gone. A grand slam. 2nd home run. Hang on. He's done it again. Pavin Smith, 3 homers.
is tied with Greg Maddux for 10th all-time.
Plus he gets gutsy and runs into an out.
There it is. Top 10 all-time in strikeouts, Justin Verlander strikes out Abraham Toro, moves past Greg Maddux, 3,372 career strikeouts for Verlander. The future Hall of Famer adds another list to an incredible career. And now he's in the top 10 all-time in strikeouts, 3,372.
But if you go immediately and throw that changeup, it would be absolutely nasty.
2-2. He struck him out. There's the changeup. Tarik Skubal hangs on to the lead.
Got him. Changeup down. Strikeout number 12 matches the career high for Tarik Skubal. Head to the 8th inning. Tigers hold on to a 2-1 lead.
This is Juan Soto, Bryce Harper,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.,
Pete Alonso,
Paul Skeens,
Gunnar Henderson,
I'm Luis Arraez,
Adley Rutschman, and this is Players Weekend.
He is on some kind of level right now.
I love to fish. I love being outdoors.
I love the mountains, anything snow related.
Try to enjoy my day and try to rest a little bit.
Golfing, getting into hunting.
Me and a couple other guys, we always hang out.
I like to fish, cook,
Play video games.
We play a lot of video games.
I just play video games.
LACare.org. All right, back out to the booth. Steven Nelson, Rick Monday, guys.
Thank you, TC. The pitching matchups for this series tonight: Landon Knack against Michael King. Tomorrow, Dylan Cease against Jack Flaherty. And then in the finale, Joe Musgrove for San Diego, and the Dodgers will have Walker Buehler. How do you feel about these three pitching matchups?
I think the Dodgers have the work cut out for them, as it should be from a standpoint. And I say that because the Dodgers' starting pitching staff has been innings challenged, if you will, mainly because of injuries, no question about that. And for Landon Knack tonight, I mean, he's making his 12th start. He's made a couple of relief appearances also. But for Landon Knack, I mean, he has never shown any semblance of being scared on the mound. And this is the biggest game that he has pitched to this particular point in his career. He's given up just a .209 batting average against, even better with runners in scoring position. Hopefully he doesn't have a whole lot of runners that are in scoring position.
Something that we've talked about with Landon Knack throughout this year is how he has kind of been disregarded, I would say, the entire year. Zero expectations for Landon Knack, right? He's not going to be in the picture. He's not going to be in the picture. But every time he's been on the big league roster, on the whole, he has performed by and large. And here he is now. He has an opportunity to pitch himself into the postseason rotation. Mo, I want to get your take on this. He's a reverse splits guy. He has done better against left-handed hitters than he has against righties. The Padres, their big three boppers are all reverse splits. Right-handed batters, Tatis, Machado, Bogarts, they all hit righties better than they do lefties. So do those numbers mean anything to you? Do they carry any significance?
They have in the past, and it shows tendencies. The other part, too, is the Dodgers on that side, the flip side, the Dodger hitters have to figure out how they're going to work to Michael King. Now, they've already seen him 4 games, including 2 starts this year. King is one of those guys that wants you to expand the strike zone. He has an excellent changeup. He throws it often, and he starts hitters off with it on a very high percentage of time. The Dodgers need to be very discerning as far as the pitches they're going to swing at tonight.
Michael King against the Dodger lineup. Mookie Betts, he's homered in back-to-back games. He's now up to 19 on the season. His very first home run of the season against Michael King. It's the Dodgers and Padres, the National League West on the line, Tim. We can't wait for it to get going.
It is a big one. It's the first of 3, Dodgers and Padres. A capacity crowd expected all series long. The Dodgers start the night 3 games up on San Diego in the division. The magic number is 4 with 6 to play. But because of the head-to-head meetings, really a win counts as 2 against San Diego. Dodgers 93-63. Best record in all of baseball. They'd love nothing more than to clinch the division sometime during this week series against the Padres. Dodgers baseball is brought to you by Speedy Cash, official sponsor of every LA weekend. Find out more at speedycash.com or stop in an LA area Speedy Cash store. Who's ready? Dodger fans, are you ready? Let's go. First pitch is next. Dodgers, Padres. Enjoy it. I'm Tim Cates. This has been Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
Now streaming, LA Dodgers baseball.
Now the 3-2. Curveball swung on and missed strike three. Line drive one. Oh, what a stab by Freddie Freeman at first. Deep to right center. Back it goes. It is off the top of the wall. Here comes Taylor around third, and the Dodgers win it. Line drive right field. The Dodgers walk it off. The Dodgers win it.
The birthright of a legend. Bad down, kiss the ring, show reverence.
This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Budweiser.
This Bud's for you.
First Five California.
Helping kids reach their full potential.
Security Benefit.
To and through retirement.
And LA Care.
For all of LA.
I can't lose, I'm a believer. I'ma change the world and give them hell till they believe us.
There is not stopping. There is no rebuilding. Every year, it's a relentless pursuit of a title.
First pitch is moments away on the home of the Blue.
We're gonna change the world.
Yeah.
We're gonna change the world.
The LA Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station. Stream LA Dodgers baseball.
It's the main event.
The Dodgers have officially become the new evil empire.
Yeah.
Ohtani, you have Mookie Betts, you have Freddie Freeman.
This can't be happening. There it is.
LA is rejoicing right now.
Holy crap, as they say.
Here we go. It's the main event.
Holy crap.
It's about time. Let them know. Let them know.
This is LA.
We do not mess up your name. We pride ourselves here on MLB Central.
That's right.
Right?
That's
on
right.
getting them right. We have a little game for you. Are you ready? Blower Lau had his first big league hit against Nathan Eovaldi.
Wow.
No.
Oh.
Your first knock's Eovaldi?
Off the end of the bats.
That's
Weber.
a nice one, though.
Yeah.
That's a good
What were you thinking right there?
Oh, this is your first knock? That doesn't count.
Have you ever hit 1,000 for a year? There you go.
2-2. And Farmer hits a line drive, sailing away from Mullins.
Oh!
An impossible catch. Oh, my goodness. Tip your cap, Cole Irvin. Tip your cap, everybody. Cedric Mullins, insane in center.
Cedric Mullins flying through the air like Superman. Just robbed Kyle Farmer.
There goes Ohtani. Pitches in the dirt. Ohtani stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel to the track. Gurriel to the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
Welcome to a new era of aging with the Lyman Health Plan. Be in charge of your health with a Medicare Advantage plan that truly caters to your needs. Hi, I'm Steve Sachs, and this November I'll be eligible for Medicare, and a Lyman Health Plan will be my new Medicare health plan for many reasons. You can choose from a wide range of doctors and specialists who understand your unique health needs and
We do not mess up your name. We pride ourselves here on MLB Central.
That's right.
Right?
That's
on
right.
getting them right. We have a little game for you. Are you ready?
And Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeart Radio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeart Radio app.
It's right here.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Grammy Award-winning country music stars will take the Yamaba Theater stage this fall. Country pop duo Dan and Shay bring their Heartbreak on the Map tour on September 7th. Sam Hunt returns on October 24th. Plus, country icons Brooks and Dunn perform November 9th. Tickets on sale now at YamabaTheater.com. Don't miss Dan and Shay, September 7th. Sam Hunt, October 24th. And Brooks and Dunn, November 9th. Live at Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Must be 21 or enter.
Hey. The Phillies than anybody else. That one's out to left. That's pretty well hit. Hernandez is going back on the run out to the scoreboard, and it is gone! Swinging a hot shot out toward right center field. That's got a chance. It is gone! Out to center field. That one's well hit. Going back is Pages. It is gone! He's hit one to left. He's hit one to right. And now he hits one to center field.
He can put it on a tee.
He's so strong with his hands. He's got a great foundation.
Look how loosey-goosey Junior he is with his hands.
And there's an absolute launch. Big, big number being put up by Teoscar Hernandez of the Dodgers. 14. Good for him. 14's a big number, guys.
That's the one.
Teoscar Hernandez is your 2024 Home Run Derby champ.
Now the pitch, the swing, and the throw goes to second. Ramirez off, and he's in easily. Well, Hosey, just trying to spark this club some way, somehow, has now become the first Cleveland Indian or Guardian to ever have two 30-30 seasons. Joe Carter, Grady Sizemore each had one. Hosey has his second career 30-30.
7 up, 7 down, all via the strikeout for Skeens.
11 strikeouts for Skeens. 6 innings of no-hit baseball in his first career start on the road. What a man!
Games in the regular season. The Dodgers still had 3 more on the road, but first things first, the San Diego Padres come into Dodger Stadium. And for the Padres, their magic number to nail down a playoff berth is 1. For the Dodgers, their magic number to clinch the Western Division of the National League is 4. Hi again, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Steven Nelson and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald as we get set to go. Glorious night for baseball and for the Dodgers and Padres coming in. The lights really turned up at their brightest. The Dodgers leading the West by 3 games in front of the San Diego Padres. But the Padres come in. They've been a hot ball club. They won 8 of their last 9. They went 5-1 on their homestand just completed. Went 2-1 against Houston. They swept the Chicago White Sox. So it's Landon Knack on the mound for the Dodgers. Here's the rest of the starting lineup behind the Dodger right-hander. Shohei Ohtani, he'll lead it off. He's the designated hitter. Mookie Betts is in right field. Freddie Freeman at first. Teoscar Hernandez starting in left. Max Muncy is at third. Will Smith behind the plate doing the catching. Tommy Edman is in center. Gavin Lux starting at second base and batting ninth and playing at shortstop is Miguel Rojas. For Knack, his 12th start. He's also worked a couple of relief appearances and technically also has a save to his credit this year. He is 3-4, and Fernack has allowed barely a 200 batting average against him. Tonight's umpire crew is brought to you by Fred Loy Insurance. Working the plate tonight, calling the balls and strikes, Trip Gibson. The crew chief, Andy Fletcher, is at first. Jansen Visconti umpiring at second. And Mike Malinsky is over at third. We'll join you tomorrow, same start time. 6 o'clock, Morongo Casino, Dodgers on Deck Show. First pitch at 7:10. Happy to have you with us. Boy, there is a battle going on. Game 1 of 3, Dodgers and Padres out to play. Here's Steven.
Thank you, Mo. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, we welcome you to Dodger Stadium, where it is all in front of the Dodgers. 11th division crown in 12 years and 3 final home games in this 2024 regular season. The San Diego Padres lineup begins with Luis Arraez, 2-time batting champ, in position for third. He digs in from the left side against the right-handed Landon Knack. The rookie leans back on the first base side of the rubber, kicks and fires. His first pitch of the game is a fastball on the outside corner. Strike 1 has us underway. The Padres have won 4 in a row, 8 of 9 and 9 of 11. The 0-1 pitch from Knack. At the bottom of the zone, just missed. It's 1-1. Meanwhile, the Dodgers coming off a thrilling walk-off win on Sunday. Back-to-back home runs to take the finale from Colorado. Arraez turns on a ball, hooks it down the right field line. It is a foul ball by a hair. That had extra bases written all over it, Mo. Instead, it's strike 2.
Well, Stephen, as you mentioned, we mentioned really the top. I mean, they come in, they've been a hot ball club, not only winning 8 of 9 since the All-Star break. The San Diego Padres have gone 40-17. Talk about hot.
1-2 count. The series opener for the Dodgers and Padres just underway. Knack's 1-2 pitch. Lifted high in the air, right center field. Edman drifting over to make the catch. Tonight's game got going on schedule at 7:10. Temperatures here at Dodger Stadium listed at 68, but it feels a lot cooler than that. Tonight's time and temp brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. 1 out, nobody on. A scoreless game now. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs into the right side. A chorus of boos at Dodger Stadium, a place that his numbers are absurd. Swings at the first pitch and pulls it foul to the left side.
Don't discount the offense of the Padres. They have the highest team average of any team in baseball as they come in. 265. They're 8th in runs, 10th in home runs.
The 0-1 pitch from Knack is upstairs. It's an even 1-1 count.
Dodgers have not done a bad job hitting either. They're 5th best at 255. 2nd in runs, 2nd in home runs.
Knack kicks into the 1-1 pitch. Tatis holds off a breaking ball that misses low. Tatis brings a 5-game extra base hit streak and an 11-game overall hitting streak into this series opener. 10 of his last 16 hits have gone for extra bases, including 6 home runs. The 2-1 to Tatis, skied high in the air, shallow left center field. Edman with a long run in. Rojas next to him. It's Tommy's ball, and there are 2 away.
As we heard Dave Roberts saying earlier today, asked about this series, what do you expect from your team? He goes, look, and here's the quote, vigor, fight, and intensity. And who wants to win it more?
Intensity, a word he's used multiple times over the last few days to preview this clash. 2 out, nobody on. Jurickson Profar watches strike 1. A good breaking ball at the knees from Landon Knack. The Padres have taken 7 of the first 10 meetings against the Dodgers this year. Knack's pitch. Foul all the way on the left side, north of the Dodger dugout. And Doc said it's pretty easy to see that when we've played them, they came out more intense than we did, and that's got to change. First 2 outs for Landon Knack at the top of the first. Nobody on, an 0-2 pitch coming. And Profar grounds to the left side. Muncy on the backhand. Takes his time, makes a high throw. Freddie Freeman jumps and lands on first base before Profar does. It's a 1-2-3 first inning for Landon Knack. And that'll turn the table to the top of the Dodger order when we come back.
46% of Americans expect to leave behind financial obligations when they pass away. So it's crucial to make sure your family is financially protected.
Rookie Adrian Del Castillo in his second Major League game. It's a fly ball to right field, and he's the first player in Diamondbacks history whose first career home run is a walk-off winner. Diamondbacks win it. Unbelievable. His second big league game. That's his 3rd hit tonight. His first Major League home run is a walk-off winner.
1 out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease has no-hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
Here's the payoff. A high rising drive. This is blasted out of here. Watch out all the way up top. Cal Raleigh with a go-ahead 7th inning grand slam.
Exit deal
110. That's a home run.
You don't see too many way up there.
No.
First career grand slam for Cal Raleigh.
He's getting ready for his 30th start, 31st appearance of the year. His ERA 3.04. He's won 12 times to 9 losses. The Dodgers have seen him a few times this season and try to get on the board first. Shohei Ohtani striding to the plate, having a 6-game hitting streak. In his last 4 games, he is batting .778. Yes, you heard that right. .778 with an OPS of .2522. On an absolute rampage as he continues to rewrite the history books. King set on the first base side of the rubber. His first pitch of the game. Ohtani cracks it down the right field line. It is a fair ball, and it hops over the wall on one hop. A leadoff ground rule double for Shohei Ohtani on the very first pitch of the game.
Talk about setting the stage. Well, the Dodgers, a lot of different things. Intensity, yes, that's a big word that Dave Roberts has used, including last Thursday after the game in Miami. And the Dodgers, if they reflect back upon it, they've not played particularly great baseball the last 10 games.
One pitch and already Ohtani in scoring position for Mookie Betts, who was homered in back-to-back games, coming off his first walk-off home run as a Dodger on Sunday. King's first pitch. Mookie swings through a slider, and it's strike one.
King, the fastball, curveball, slider. He throws an excellent changeup. He has a 2-seam fastball that'll run way in on right-handed batters and will go way away to lefties.
King hunkers down, looks back at Ohtani, comes home to Betts, and pulls the sweeper outside. It's 1-1. Now Mookie Betts, now at 19 home runs this year. His very first home run of the season came against Michael King. Mookie 2 for 7 against King lifetime. Both hits have left the yard. The 1-1 is up and in.
The Dodgers had a little history with King this year. 4 times they've seen him. Twice out of the bullpen, 2 starts. He's 1-0. He's worked 15 1/3 innings in that period of time, so he has a high strikeout rate. So the Dodgers need to really think more up the middle with off-speed pitches.
King with his front left leg closed, delivers the pitch. He gets a ground ball to short. Ohtani back to second base. Xander Bogaerts, high throw over the head of the first baseman Solano into the camera well. That means Mookie's not only going to reach, he gets an extra base, as does Ohtani. So Shohei comes around to score. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Well, a big break here in the opening frame on a routine ground ball. Just a terrible throw by Bogaerts.
First baseman, number 5, Pregame.
So now Betts replaces Ohtani on second base. The E6 on Mookie's former Red Sox teammate Xander Bogaerts. Now Freddie Freeman. 1-0 Dodgers. 1 on, nobody out in the bottom of the first. This was something you and David Vassegh talked about pregame, Mo, how important it was for the Dodgers to strike first, and they have. Freddie 4 for his last 8. Ahead 1-0. King crouches down, stands up, delivers, and pulls a sinker inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Freddie.
Yeah, normally you see a team that scores first just making a statement. Well, it really wasn't a statement. It was just an errant throw, but the Dodgers take advantage of it after the opening double by Ohtani.
Betts with a conservative lead on second base. No out in the first. The 2-0 pitch from King is outside. 3-0. Teoscar Hernandez lurking in the on-deck circle. There's a leadoff double from Ohtani on the very first pitch of the game from Michael King. Then an awful throw from the shortstop Bogaerts. That gave both Ohtani and Betts an extra 90 feet, so it's 1-0 Dodgers. Betts ready to make it 2-0. Can Freddie oblige? 3 balls, no strikes. On the pitch from King. Freddie swings through a strike.
I know there were a lot of guarded comments by players, coaches, managers about this series, but make no mistake about it. This has a playoff atmosphere, and it has playoff consequences.
The 3-1. Freddie swings and misses yet again. He goes to the sweeper. So it was a changeup to get strike one and then a sweeper to get strike two. So now a full count for Freddie. Payoff pitch on the way. Freddie slashes it foul in the net north of the Dodger dugout.
Oh, you'd like to have that pitch. That was 93, but right down the middle.
And while Freddie has 11 hits his last 9 games, he still doesn't feel 100% at the plate, trying to get that swing in a groove. You'll see another 3-2 pitch from King, who disengages and stares Betts back to the bag. It looked like the pitch clock might have been dwindling there on the Padres starter.
The ball hit the left field hard. It's going to be difficult to score. Profar playing relatively shallow in left.
Now all parties set. Another 3-2. And Freddie bounces it to the right side in the glove of Solano. And that's the first out of the first inning.
Probably going to be seeing some breaking pitches right here. As Teoscar Hernandez, his kryptonite has been in particular the slider away. And for King, throws a lot of breaking pitches. He's also pitched well in this spot. 189 average with runners in scoring position this year.
Now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 on, 1 out. The Dodgers leading by 1. It was a sinker running inside, and Teo was trying to get out of the way, but he swung the bat around, so it's 0-1.
Yeah, that's that two-seamer we're talking about. It just continues to come in. Looks like it's going to start in the inside corner. By the time you swing, it's off the plate.
Dodgers 1, Padres nothing. Betts on second, only 1 out. The 0-1 pitch to Teo is low and away. Teoscar Hernandez with 31 home runs and 93 RBI. The 31 homers, 1 off his career high for a single season. 1 on, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's laced to left field. It drops down in front of Profar. Mookie Betts will hold up at third. They'll be at the corners for Max Muncy. Still only 1 away.
A little surprised that King threw a fastball. That was at 95, but boy, that was a hittable pitch. And pretty much on the inner third of the plate.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
So now Kyle Higashioka and the rest of the Padre infield going to come and chat with Michael King on the mound. It's a consultation on the mound brought to you by Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION, because everyone deserves justice.
This is primarily about a defensive position. The other part, too, is if Hernandez takes off from first base, do you throw through to second base? With a left-handed batter, you're going to be playing the pull. Machado will most likely be well off the bag at third. That means that Betts might be able to get a very big lead.
Dodger Stadium trying to up the volume ahead of Max Muncy's appearance at the plate. The Dodgers already lead 1-0. Shohei Ohtani scoring the first run of the game. Mookie Betts is now on third. Teoscar Hernandez on first. Only 1 out as King fires home, and Muncy takes strike 1 right at the top of the zone.
You know, this is action-packed, but Machado and Betts, before the first pitch was thrown to Muncy, they were having a conversation. You know what they were doing? They were pointing to one another's shoes.
Like we were before the game. On this 0-1, Muncy launches a fastball way high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, Machado's wearing bright green shoes. It looks like an ice cream cone. And Betts wearing the white with trim blue high tops.
First and third, 1 out. Dodgers leading 1-0. That's ball 2 away from Muncy. Another fastball that King can't locate. Yeah, Machado's equipment was dipped in the same stuff that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were born through. The conversation continues between Machado and Betts at third.
Yeah. Where'd you get those? I had them sent special size. What size you wear?
The 2-1 pitch. Muncy in the air, left side foul. And now a square 2-2 count.
Reminds me in the World Series against the Yankees years ago, someone come up and said, hey, you and Thurman Munson at home plate were talking about something. What the heck? You're looking at the sky. I said, you're not a pilot, are you? He said, why? I said, the King Air just flew over. I said, how do you know that? I said, we understand the sound. And I said, and Thurman has a King Air.
The late, great Thurman Munson. On 2-2. King misses just off the inside corner. Good take from Muncy. If that was caught cleanly by Higashioka, it might have been strike 3 called. Instead, it's now 3-2. Dodgers trying to tack on here in the bottom of the first.
They'll try and keep it off the ground. The other day, the Dodgers hit into 3 double plays.
The payoff. Muncy's popped up. Bogart's drifting back from short. Coming in is Profar in left. He'll make the catch. Betts not going to tag as the throw comes back in. So both Mookie and Teo have to hold. It'll be up to Will Smith with 2 out. The Dodgers have made Michael King throw more than 20 pitches already in the first inning. He's up to 21. Shohei Ohtani ripped a leadoff double on the very first pitch of the game inside the right field line. On a ground ball to short off the bat of Mookie Betts, Xander Bogaerts threw it into the Padre dugout, so that gave the Dodgers a lead. Can Will Smith grow it? First and third, 2 out in the first inning. Out of the stretch, King yanks a fastball, 1-0. And King has had Will's number. Will Smith just 1 for 9 with 6 strikeouts against the Padres starter. And the pitch. Smith swings and misses a fastball at 96 right down the middle. Strike 1.
And for Will Smith, starting to pick it up. I mean, after the month of April, he's had difficulty. You know, the average is at 212, 203, 208. August hit 194. He's almost at 250 this month in September.
2 on, 2 out, the 1-1 pitch. Smith flails at it, a sweeper low and away. Fouled it off the end of the bat, strike 2.
But the second half, problematic for Will Smith, hitting 194. The first half before the All-Star break, 272.
Yeah.
Now, he won't tell you if he's banged up. I'm hearing through the grapevine that he is a little banged up, which if you're a catcher, how are you not?
1-2 pitch. It's away. Teoscar Hernandez caught between first and second. Mookie between home and third, and Mookie's tagged out. It was a heads-up throw from second to go to Manny Machado at third. Mookie tried to get back safely, could not.
Well, you know, the Dodgers might want to look at this because Machado had the base path blocked back to the third base.
Well hit deep right. The power of De La Cruz. 4 extra base hits. He just crushed his second homer of the game. What a souvenir. Reds get one back in a big way. His 3rd career multi-home run game.
And he's going. The throw down is late. The Atlanta Braves career stolen base record belongs to Ronald Acuna Jr. That's number 190.
I'm wondering if he knows he's in a pretty deep conversation over there, and the fans giving him the ovation that he deserves, almost if someone told him, hey man, take a look at the big board. You are now the boss of stolen bases here in Atlanta.
Well, there's a swing and a miss and a slider. 7 strikeouts in a row for Luis Gil.
14 strikeouts here at the stadium for the young right-hander. Those 14 strikeouts for Luis Gil sets a franchise single-game rookie record. He passed El Duque's 13 in '98. He's through 6, and Luis Gil walking off the mound to a standing ovation here in the Bronx.
The pitch. A little slow roller. Chapman. Barehand. Got it! What a play!
Oh, look at him. The mark of a fighter.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
mark of a fighter.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home. LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
Dodgers single.
The mark of a fighter.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball.
That one ended.
Othani now 14 for his last 19. That includes 5 homers, 13 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. Padres with a 1-run lead in the second inning. Here's the 1-2 Othani takes upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, the one thing the Dodgers have done here is run up Michael King's pitch count. He is approaching 50, and it's only the second inning. 2-2 pitch in the dirt outside, ball 3.
I mean, just watching this at bat and the swings Ohtani's taking, it's pretty clear he's locked
in the hole. Well, does he come with all speed here? He has the changeup that you talked about earlier, likes the sweeper. What does he give Ohtani for the payoff? We have to wait an extra moment as King disengages. Dodger Stadium letting the Padres starter hear it. First and second, 2 out in the second. Tying run in position to score for Ohtani. Waiting on this 3-2 pitch. Ohtani watches a breaking ball, and it's low, ball 4. He spit on one, Mo. That was really an excellent pitch from Michael King. And the slider, I mean, that's a pitcher's pitch. It happened to drop down just below the strike zone. At least as far as the interpretation, a very close pitch.
So that'll load him up for Mookie Betts. King disgusted with Trip Gibson after that call. They're loaded with 2 out in the second. The Dodgers trailing 2-1. King fires. Mookie watches, and it's a strike at the knees.
Well, for Betts, he'd love to connect for his 7th career grand slam. More importantly, put the ball in play and pick up a couple of runs.
Mookie's homered in back-to-back games coming into tonight. King's 0-1 is way high. A fastball that Higashioka had to reach up with a go-go gadget arm to catch. 1-1. Padre outfield straight up. Infield shaded over toward the left side. Mookie likes to pull it. Bases loaded, 2 out. The 1-1 nearly hits Mookie on the hands, but apparently it did hit the inside corner. Called strike 2. I mean, I'm surprised that was called a strike, given how Higashioka caught it.
Poorly caught.
All right, Dodgers wait on this 1-2, and Mookie stays alive, fouls it back over the net. Dodgers scored first when Mookie was up at the plate in the first. A ground ball to short that Bogarts threw into the camera well. Extra bases for Shohei and Mookie, scoring the first run of the game. But now they trail 2-1. They're loaded with 2 out. Another 1-2 pitch from Michael King. Mookie Betts chops it foul. King already up to 53 pitches. Here with 2 out in the second inning. All parties set for another 1-2 pitch. Mookie tries to check his swing, cannot. A sweeper that was way outside. Strike 3 swinging. Mookie walking back to the dugout with his head down as the Dodgers leave him loaded in the second. After 2 full, it's 2-1 San Diego. inside and enjoy Dodger baseball. Padres 2, Dodgers 1. We say hello for the top of the third alongside Rick Monday and our MVP producer and engineer Dwayne McDonald. I'm Steven Nelson. 3-game series against a team on which the Dodgers own a 3-game lead. Magic number to clinch the National League West again is 4. Landon Knack gave up a go-ahead home run to Jake Cronenworth with 2 out in the second inning. That flipped the scoreboard. His first pitch of the third is strike 1 to the catcher and number 9 hitter Kyle Higashioka. His second pitch a little north of the zone, an even 1-1 count. Knack bounces back with a heater right in the heart of the plate, 1-2. One-two pitch, cut on and missed, strike 3. Second K for Landon Knack to start the third.
Well, just 2 regular season home games remain after tonight, and both are going to be very pivotal. So you don't want to miss either one of them. You can join us, Dodgers.com, to purchase tickets and find out more information.
The Dodgers with 93 wins, the Padres with 90. San Diego 40-17 since the All-Star break. First pitch to the leadoff batter, Luis Arraez, is outside, 1-0. So the Padres have the best record in baseball since the All-Star break. Arizona, second best. The Dodgers, third best. There's a strike at the knees, 1-1 count on Arraez. And the knees are an area of concern for Arraez. He started just 4 of the past 6 games. He hurt his knee sliding into home plate last week. Pushed one in the air to left field. Teoscar Hernandez went back initially, then came in to make the catch. They're now 2 away. That's why Arraez, one of the reasons why Arraez is the DH tonight, not in the field, because there's an awkward slide like on top of home plate. Those boos mean Fernando Tatis Jr. is back to the plate. He's 0 for 1, flew out to center.
Oh, that doesn't even touch the surface. Wait till Machado.
First pitch swinging. Tatis whiffing on strike 1. 31 games at Dodger Stadium. Tatis Jr. 15 extra base hits, 11 home runs. Taps a second strike off the plate. Knack in front of him. Knack. We talked about this earlier, but I mean, it's effortless, and there's a fearlessness to him that I think the Dodgers really love.
Well, you start to look at it. We talked earlier about the fact he joined the ball club. He was thrust into this rotation.
His 0-2 pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Bases empty, 2 out in the third. The Dodgers trailing 2-1.
I mean, he got the phone call saying, "Hey guys, we have a problem with the starting pitching staff who was injured." So they called up and says, "Hey, welcome aboard. Here's a glove. By the way, you're starting."
2 strikes. It's a dandy breaking ball, but deemed a little low by Tripp Gibson, so it's 2-2. It's a well-executed curveball. Now the 2-2 pitch. Tatis hangs back, pulls it to the left side. Muncy's there. He skips across. His throw to Freddie Freeman is a strike, and that's the third out. It's a 1-2-3 third inning for Landon Knack. Keeps the Dodgers within 1, 2.5 innings in. Michael King, first-year Padre, came over in the Juan Soto deal. Coming off a 7-inning term against Houston last Tuesday. Allowed just 6 base runners and 2 runs. 87 pitches to get through those 7 innings. Well, tonight, in 2 innings, the Dodgers have made him throw 54. But King has made the Dodgers strand 4, including leaving him loaded in the bottom of the second. His first pitch to Freddie Freeman. Inside ball 1. Dodgers at the leadoff batter aboard in each of the first 2 frames. Freddie will try to make it 3 for 3. Freddie 0 for 1 with a line out. And he pulls one in the air, right field. Tatis coming in. Tatis runs it down. Hung up for him for the first out of the inning. And we pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
Bases empty, 1 out in the third. Still 2-1 San Diego. Now Teoscar Hernandez to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a base hit. Teoscar now 6 for 20 against King in his career. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. You know, during the Rocky series over the weekend, Teoscar and Mookie had like a little Q&A in the center field plaza, and a young fan, he's a young boy named Gilberto, he asked each of them, how many home runs are you going to hit before the end of the regular season? First, the 1-0 pitch from King, taken by Hernandez for a strike. And Mookie was more diplomatic, like, I don't know, hopefully I can get a couple. Teoscar was more specific, Mo. He said, hopefully 3 or 4. Now, at the time, Hernandez was sitting on 30. This 1-1 pitch from King, way outside ball 2. Now, Teoscar's career high in a single season, 32, so coincidentally or not, 3 or 4 would give him a new career high. So he's now at 31.
I like the way you end.
That was a risky proposition for me, as you know. It's 2-1, check swing, number foul. Teoscar just dropped his arms, kind of like a toddler when you scold them, like just so frustrated.
What I like the way that he answered, because it was being piped into the stadium. He didn't say it from a bravado type of a.
No,
he said it from realistic, because he understands how he's swinging the bat right now.
Unhappy to be in a 2-2 count. 61st pitch of the game from King with the bases empty and 1 gone. Here it is, and Hernandez fouls back 95 right at the tip top of the zone.
Again, you know, in the first at bat, it was a 1-1 count, and just on the heels of a slider. Teoscar Hernandez, scouts know it. We talked about it. He has difficulty with the slider away from right-handers. Went with the fastball, just went with the fastball there.
2-2 pitch, up and in. Little sinker that lost the zone, now full count.
Now, is that ball inside? Remember the first at bat, the first pitch was also inside. I thought that was just straightening him up to really enhance the chance of getting sliders away.
2-1 Padres. Here's the payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Nearly got the hands of Hernandez. So a 1-out base runner for the Dodgers and Max Muncy, who's due up now. So Teoscar Hernandez, like Shohei Ohtani, has reached in each of his first 2 trips to the plate. Muncy, on the other hand, 0 for 1. Flew out to left field, ending the third. Well, that was the last ball in play of the third inning. Well, Smith was at the plate when Mookie was picked off third base. The first pitch, soft liner to second, and Teoscar is caught in between first and second. Cronenworth could take his time throwing to first to double off Teo. So a line drive into the glove of the second baseman. Cronenworth ends up being a 6-3 double play that ends the third inning. Still 2-1 Padres. Padres 2-1. Fourth inning about to begin. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for San Diego. Mike Shildt has Profar, Machado, and Merrill in these spots of the order. Yes, Jurickson and Profar. Remember, at the start of this year, he and Will Smith had an exchange at home plate. And then Will Smith ruffled the feathers of San Diego with his post-game comments on Profar, who fouls back the first pitch from Knack for a strike. And Will said, quote, I don't know what his deal was. He thought we were trying to throw at him. I don't know why we would have thrown at him. He's kind of irrelevant, end quote.
Yeah, he was talking more about the situation than the person.
Profar pulls the base hit into right field, into the right center field gap. Mookie wasn't breaking on it, and so now it gets all the way to the wall. Edman fields it and throws it back in. Not sure Mookie would have been able to cut it off anyway.
I don't think Mookie Betts saw it.
That was very odd. So it's a leadoff double for Jurickson and Profar.
That was a curveball, not a particularly good one. But for Betts, the ball was hit. He didn't move.
Yeah, he did not move.
Until the ball almost hit the ground.
So leadoff batter on for San Diego for the very first time tonight. In position to score with Manny Machado up. Knack out of the stretch. Misses downstairs, ball one. Machado popped out foul ground to Will Smith. Average now at 275. 29 home runs, 104 driven in.
6 home runs this month with 21 RBIs.
He swings and hits it high in the air, right field side, tailing over the net foul. Freddie Freeman gave it a look. But that was in the very back row of the dugout club section. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on, nobody out. Machado was coming off right elbow extensor tendon repair last October. He was playing through tennis elbow, Mo. The doctors told him he may not be 100% until next season. Well, as this year's gone along, he's definitely got the bat in a better direction. Knack gets into his kitchen, up and in, gets a swing and a miss and strike 2. Since July 10th, his batting average above 300. Before that, it was 258. Padres 2, Dodgers 1. The 1-2 pitch from Knack. Fouled back by Machado at 94 with some good run. You can see there seems to be some purpose behind these pitches from Knack to Smith going to that upper end quadrant on Machado.
And some of those pitches just really not letting Machado, who has good power, not letting him really extend the arms and get some leverage.
2 strikes remain on Machado. Profar on second, nobody out in the top of the 4th. Knack looks at Profar, comes home to Machado and gets a chopper to third, fielded by Muncy, but in foul ground, so the ball is dead.
That was not a curveball. That was not a particularly great one there either. Hey, folks, the 2025 Dodger memberships are on sale right now, and you can become a member today and get all access to postseason games at preferred pricing. So your membership includes opening day, member events, access, and a whole lot more. So check it out, Dodgers.com/memberships.
Still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Machado. Takes a deep breath and is just now digging back into the right side of the batter's box. Drops that front leg back. Open stance for Machado. 1-2 from Knack. Hit high in the air, foul on the right side once again.
No trouble discerning his batting stance with the color of the shoes and the sleeves he's wearing. They can track him from the International Space Station.
Where's Manny Machado? There he is.
There he is. He's at Dodger Stadium tonight.
Lights shining bright on this series opener. The biggest series of this regular season. And Mo, dare we say, the biggest regular season series in a couple years, maybe going back to that 21 campaign where they were dueling with the Giants down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
That's how big the stakes are, high the stakes are here. 1-2 pitch runs up and in, nearly hits Machado. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The fans at Dodger Stadium love that. Knack did not. He didn't put Padres slugger away. San Diego 2, Dodgers 1. Profar still waiting on second base. Now a 2-2 pitch. Just a little low. at the shins. Called ball 3, and now we got a full count. A little south with that slider. Now we'll try a payoff pitch to Machado. It's on the way. It's called strike 3. Machado flips the bat, drops down to the ground, both hands to his helmet. Can't believe it.
I think if he looks at the video, which he will, go back and look at one of the electronic devices in the dugout, he'll see that you cannot paint the outside corner any better than that. I mean, that's just like 1 in 100 pitches you can find to the outside corner.
Just got the edge. A pitcher's pitch from Landon to get his 3rd strikeout in the first out of the 4th inning. But now Jackson Merrill. Smith going to throw down to second, but it's late. Behind a sliding Jurickson Profar, who led off this inning with a double. San Diego leading by 1. 2-1 Padres. Knack now at 50 pitches in the game. Merrill singled and scored on Cronenworth's homer. 2 balls, no strikes. A fastball pulled down and in.
So Merrill against the Dodgers this year, 400.
In his last 9 games overall, near 400. 394 for the rookie. Still just 21 years old. Big swing, big miss. Good slider from Landon Knack. It might have been the changeup ball, but it's 2-1, whatever the case. As indeed charted as a slider. Knack out of the stretch. Check swing and a miss. 2-2.
A fastball, it's not overpowering. It's an average fastball right there. The average in baseball, 93. But it has movement, and you add the location to it.
Knack with the ball at the belt ahead of this 2-2 pitch. And Merrill fouls back 94. Profar was dancing off second base, trying to distract Landon Knack.
Yeah, sometimes there's a runner at second that also can distract the hitter a little bit. You know, you have left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. So your sight line as a hitter, you can see that runner.
High fly ball, straightaway center field. Edman drifts back on the very edge of the grass in front of the warning track. He makes the catch. Profar is going to tag and go from second to third. 2 out for Knack in the top of the 4th. San Diego's 3rd run, now 90 feet away. Veteran infielder Xander Bogaerts. Seemed like he was going to be a Boston Red Sox for his entire career. Most starts at shortstop in the history of the Red Sox franchise. 2 World Series championships. Ball 1 from Landon Knack. And he signed a massive 11-year, $280 million contract with the Padres. Was shifted to second base. Ground ball left side, beyond a diving Rojas. Profar pumps his fist as he trots home. It's 3-1 San Diego. So Xander Bogaerts, who basically is responsible for the Dodgers' lone run, just got it right back with an RBI single with 2 out in the 4th. So all 3 Padre runs tonight, Mo, have come with 2 out. That's basically been the Dodger offense of late. A hard hit ground ball. Rojas dove to his left. Was able to squeak into the outfield. And now Jake Cronenworth. It is 17th home run of the year in the 2nd inning. First pitch from Knack. A fastball at the knees. Strike 1.
So you never know what's going to happen. Again, that home run. Cronenworth had gone, again, if you're joining us late, he had not had 1 extra base hit in the previous 50 trips to home plate till the home run.
Knack out of the stretch. The 0-1. Cut on and miss. Strike 2. He had gone 18 games without a home run prior to tonight. So Cronenworth, something about playing the Dodgers. He he loves doing it. I mean, you can say that about several Padres. But
well, the first year that Cronenworth joined the ball club, he was, again, playing at second base first time we saw him, and then eventually moved to first. He hit everything. I mean, he hit it hard.
Knack a strike away from putting Cronenworth away. It's a foul ball. And the second baseman stays alive. Bogart's still on first, 2 out in the fourth. The Dodgers now trailing by 2, 3-1 San Diego.
Well, we had heard also about Cronenworth. They said, well, you know, he's coming up. We don't know all that much about him. He's an average fielder, and he may not hit for much power. We saw him play that first series against the Dodgers. They said, you guys mislabeled this guy.
Fastball up and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the Padres locked him up. 7 years, $80 million through the 2030 campaign. Cronenworth waiting on a 1-2 pitch. It's there from Knack, but he lost that curveball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, sometimes Knack, and like that last pitch, once he releases the ball, sometimes his follow-through is just really off balance. And it looks like a whirling dervish out there and spins and turns his back to home plate.
After 3 really efficient innings to start, this will be the 25th pitch of the fourth from Landon Knack. It's up and away on a fastball, and now a full count on Cronenworth. Knack up to 63 pitches. It was just 11 in the first, 15 in the second, 12 in the third. But approaching 30 in this fourth frame. Fakes a pickoff.
It's a balk.
Oh, it's a balk.
I mean, Freeman not playing on the bag, playing behind the runner. Now, I don't know if Freddie reminded Knack he was not going to hold the runner on. But Mack turned and, nobody home. Balk.
So the balk puts Bogaerts in scoring position. Full count on Cronenworth. 2 outs in the fourth inning. 3-1 Padres. Cronenworth fouls another one in the seats.
Well, Stephen, we talked actually during the pregame show a little bit. The Dodgers defense has not been stellar for some time. Miscommunication. In this inning, a ball's hit to right field. Mookie Betts evidently did not even see the ball.
Another payoff pitch. And Cronenworth slices one in the air, left center field. Teoscar Hernandez not going to get there. One hops off the base of the warning track, off the wall. Bogaerts scores a 2-out RBI double for Jake Cronenworth, who continues to hurt the Dodgers. It's now 4-1 Padres.
So how do you go 0 for 50 without an extra base hit, and you're 2 for 2 with a double and a 2-run home run, RBI double on that, on top of it? Cronenworth went down. He got a low fastball.
And who knows, with the head start, Bogaerts would have gotten, 3-2 count, 2 out in an inning. If he was running on first, he might have scored anyway, but the balk certainly made it easier for him. So now it's 4-1 Padres. Still some work to do to finish this fourth inning. Mark Pryor talking to Landon Knack along with Will Smith.
Yeah. The term that I used the other day about the Dodgers, yes, they're winning games, no question about it. I mean, 93 and 63, 30 games over 500. Their magic number is 4. But let's just call it as we see it. The Dodgers had not been playing crisp baseball.
They haven't been clean in the field. They've been giving up way too many home runs.
And they've also taken themselves out of innings the way that they're running the bases.
So now Donovan Solano, first baseman tonight, he's 0 for 1. Does have a 4-game hitting streak. It bounces off of Smith. Cronenworth going for third. Smith has to put it in his pocket. So again, not clean. Wild pitch on Landon Knack. Cronenworth 90 feet away. That was spiked in front of home plate. And Will Smith tried to eat it up with a chest protector, but it bounced off and away, dribbled toward the Dodger dugouts. Now a 1-0 pitch to Solano. Cronenworth nearly halfway home from third. It's a fastball up and in, 2-0. And things have unraveled here for Landon Knack in the fourth inning. This next pitch will be his 30th. It's in the dirt, ball 3. And so now we're seeing some Bodies getting up in the Dodger bullpen down in left field. Nobody throwing just yet because Knack had been cruising through the first 3. Padres 4, Dodgers 1. 1 on, 2 gone. There's a strike for Landon. 93 at the top of the zone. Jake Cronenworth on third. He's driven in 3 of the Padres' 4 runs tonight. A 3-1 to Solano. Swung on and missed. Good slider for Landon. Fills the count. Cronenworth had 0 RBIs the entire month of September coming into tonight. Payoff. In the dirt, ball 4. Inning continues. First and third now for San Diego. Kyle Higashioka, the number 9 hitter and the catcher.
Number 20, Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka, an Orange County kid from Huntington Beach, California. Same hometown as yours truly. Different high schools, though. He went to Edison. I think the same school that produced Jeff Kent. Trying to distract from this 4th inning. 2 are already in for San Diego. There are 2 more on.
Well, you started with high school. The way it's going, you may have to move on to college.
First pitch to Higashioka, up and in, a fastball. 1-0.
Well, here's where a pitcher can get into trouble. Is now you're having some difficulty finding home plate to strike zone. And if you lay one in there, this is the time that hitters say, let's fatten up the average and get some runs.
Mark Pryor on the horn with the bullpen. He's going to get somebody throwing. Will Smith fakes a throw down to second, which is taken by Solano. So now it's second and third, a stolen base that was seemingly gifted by the Dodger defense. Lux was back on the edge of the dirt, and Smith didn't want to throw because Cronenworth was on third base. 2-0 pitch. Higashioka takes a strike just off the plate on the outside corner. 4-1 Padres. Second and third, 2 out. Brusdar Graterol has just started to throw some warm-up tosses in the pen. 2-1 pitch from Knack. Hit hard to left field, but it hooks well foul. A little Loge level. 2-2. That was the 75th pitch of the game for Landon Knack.
Well, Dave Roberts again talked earlier today about, vigor, fight, and intensity. And right now, we're not seeing that from the Dodgers.
2-2 pitch. Slider just missed. Another full count. And Knack's, the body language isn't good. He's been out there a long time. I mean, he threw three innings, Mo. 38 pitches total.
I'm surprised that there was not a meeting in the mound to give more time for Graterol to get loose in the pin.
Knack leans over, gets the pitch call from Will Smith. 2 on, 2 out. The Dodgers trailing by 3. The payoff. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So at long last, Knack finishes the 4th. But the Padres put up 2 more runs. It's 4-1 San Diego, 3.5. as a 3-run cushion. Didn't start easy for King. 25 pitches in the first inning. The Dodgers scored 1 run, but had a chance for more. You felt at the time, though, like they let him off the hook. Now that feeling is exaggerated, given how the rest of the game has gone since.
Yeah, it's a combination of a lot of different things. The base running hasn't been there. The defense has not been stellar. And then you leave the bases loaded also in the second.
First pitch to Smith. Low and outside, ball 1. Will singled in the second inning, leading off that frame. And was stranded on third. And the Dodgers left him loaded, as you just alluded to. The pitch. Taken at the knees, strike 1.
Well, in 3 innings, the Dodgers runners in scoring position were just 1 for 6.
Yep. Kings 1-1. Smith watches a sinker hit the outside corner for a second strike. I am very surprised, given the stakes and everything that was known coming into tonight, how the Dodgers have come out. There's ball 2 from King.
Well, again, it's the third time I've talked about it, but we're not seeing, and these are the words by Roberts: vigor, fight, intensity.
The 2-2. Smith hits it on the line the other way, right at the first baseman Solano, who's well positioned. It was hit hard by Will, but he's walking back to the dugout.
So 2 magic numbers tonight. For the Padres, 1 to guarantee postseason play. For the Dodgers, 4 to win, again, the Western Division of the National League.
Base is empty, 1 out. Tommy Edman watches strike 1. Gavin Lux is on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by On Deck. For small business lending that's fast and easy, go to ondeck.com. Edman grounded out to second, his first trip to the plate. Machado creeping toward the grass ahead of the pitch. Edman takes a strike at the top of the zone. Quickly 0-2 for King. It's King, 25 pitches in the first, 29 in the second, but just 10 in the third. Right-hander kicks and fires, and just misses a little low with the slider. That was really close to being strike 3. King was walking off the mound as if it was. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4-1 Padres. Here's the pitch to Edman. He has to offer a survival swing. He pokes it in the air foul to the left of our booth. Now, the Dodgers saw Michael King on April 12th, and they got to him. 7 runs, 4 earned in 5 innings, 4 homers. But the Padres rallied from a 7-3 deficit to win 8-7 in 11 innings. It was one of the more crushing and aggravating defeats of the year for sure. Another 1-2 pitch. Edman watches this one miss high. And then on the 10th of May, King against the Dodgers. It was a pitcher's duel. King and Tyler Glasnow. And King outdueled Glasnow. 1 run in 7 innings. Or 7 scoreless for King to the 7 innings of 1-run ball for Glasnow. San Diego won that game 2-1. Luis Arraez with a walk-off base hit. The left-hander Adrian Morejon warming in the Padre bullpen. King's 2-2 pitch. Edman stares at strike 3 in the outside corner. He thought it was away. It was painted by King. Third strikeout for the right-hander. 2 gone in the 4th.
That's that breaking ball that starts outside and just barely gets the corner.
Two out, nobody on. Gavin Lux, the batter. Lux was King's first strikeout victim. And happened in the second inning. First pitch sinker upstairs, ball 1.
Well, obviously, they need Lux to get the bat going. The month of September just hitting 171.
1-0. It's a sinker at the top of the zone, called strike 1. I mean, his last 25 games, he has twice as many strikeouts as he does hits. 18 Ks to 9 knocks. Kings 1-1. Lux, ground ball on a broken bat. And it's a liner right into the glove of King at his shoelaces. So it's a 1-2-3-4 for King, preserving a 4-1 Padres lead. and the new NPF Hydro Furnace. Next level comfort, perfect for your home and the environment. Learn more at hydrofurnace.com. Landon Knack's evening is done. Brewstar Gratterall is about to begin. Final line for Knack, 4 innings, 4 earned runs on 5 hits, 4 Ks, 1 walk, 1 homer, 77 pitches, 39 in the 4th inning alone. He enters with the Dodgers trailing by 3. It's 4-1 San Diego. The Dodgers scored first. The Padres continue to strike. First pitch from Gratterall is sent in the air to left field, right at Teoscar Hernandez. Luis Arraez is retired for a 3rd time. The importance is being placed on scoring early and giving Dodger Stadium some life. Not everybody had gotten to their seats when the Dodgers scored that 1 run. More people were here for the last 4 runs scored by San Diego. Fernando Tatis Jr. takes 99, a little high from Gratterall.
And that 1 run was a given run.
On an error by Bogaerts at short. 1-0 pitch, Tatis, little flare beyond shore, reaching up is Rojas, and he brings in out number 2.
Well, a good pitch. That just absolutely tied up Tatis. Well, you get jammed. That ball does not go off the bat very quickly.
2 out, nobody on. Jurickson Profar up for a 3rd time. He's 1 for 2. Doubled starting the 4th inning. Came around to score on the base hit by Bogaerts. First pitch swinging, fouled away. We talked about that exchange between Profar and Smith afterwards. It was something that actually led Smith to have a talk with Profar at the All-Star game, or afterwards, I should say, just clear the air. They got on the same page. So now it's something that it's more the fan base is still beefing about than the 2 players. Profar's popped up, tosses the bat as Lux drifts back in shallow right field. That is a quick inning of work for Brewstar Gratterall. What was that, 5 pitches to get 3 outs? All right, now can the Dodger bats heat up? For the bottom of the 5th. Across the halfway point of the series opener, it's the Padres on top 4-1. The Dodgers will send 9, 1, and 2 to the plate. Rojas, Ohtani, and Betts. Michael King back to work for the Padres. The starter kicks and fires. Rojas swings at the first pitch and fouls it back to the right of our booth and a little low. 0-1. That was the 80th pitch of the game for King, who has really settled down. 54 pitches through the first 2 frames. Now this 0-1 pitch. King kicks and fires. Rojas takes a front door slider for a strike.
King in his stride towards home. He works off the, for the most part, the middle of the pitch is slanted a little bit towards the first base side. But his stride is really towards the Dodgers on deck circle. He pitches around his body.
Little crossfire action. Right-hander has the call. His 0-2 pitch. Rojas swings and pops it up back over the net behind home plate in the second row of the field level seats. Count remains 0-2. Ohtani studying on deck. Rojas was hit by a pitch with 2 out in the second inning. Ohtani walked to load the bases, but Mookie struck out swinging. Another 0-2 from King. Rojas bounces one to the right side. Solano on the back end at first, takes it himself, steps on the bag. 1 gone. Shohei Ohtani's reached both times. A leadoff double. He scored the first run of the game on the error by Bogarts. So it's a double, a run, and a walk. He's got a lot of history that he can still make. That double set the Dodgers franchise record for most extra base hits in a season. It's approaching 400 extra bases. The first pitch from King. Just got the inside corner. Ohtani pulled the hands back, thought it was ball 1. It was called strike 1. It's also 2 runs shy of Freddie Freeman's runs scored record set just last year. Ball 1, tails low and away.
For Shohei Ohtani, he was the first player since 1900 to have 5 home runs, 5 stolen bases in a 4-game span.
Sinker upstairs, 2 balls and a strike for Shohei.
As you look at what Ohtani's done in the last 4 games, hitting it 500, 17 RBIs, scored 11 runs.
The 2-1 pitch. Ohtani in the air, shallow left field, sinking fast. Profar is playing deep. He dives and makes the catch. Jerickson Profar was playing way back in left field. There's a little bloop from Ohtani, and Profar, full Superman extension toward the infield, made the play.
A little bit of a late jump, but he poured on the afterburner. Lost the cap, lost his defensive alignment card that came flying out of the hat.
Now 2 out for Mookie Betts. First pitch from King. Missed the bottom of the zone, ball 1. Mookie's 0 for 2, reached on an error, and struck out swinging. Dodgers trailing 4-1. With nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. King into his windup. Betts fouls back a fastball. Strike 1. After starting the Rockies series 0 for 3 with a sac fly, finished the last 2 games 4 for 9 with a couple of home runs. The highlight being the walk-off blast on Sunday. He's gone deep in back-to-back games. The 1-1 from King is a sweeper downstairs. 2-1. Still a better batting average on the road for Mookie, but more slug here at home. The 91st pitch of the game from Michael King. A 2-1 to Betts. That's ball 3. Low and away, Freddie Freeman kicks the donut off his bat in the on-deck circle. He's ready to come up to the plate. Dodgers trying to cut into this 4-1 deficit. On a 3-1 pitch, Betts holds the trigger on a good sinker on the outer third, strike 2. The pitch, Betts pulls it down the third base line, called a foul ball. That was not foul by much on first blush. So Betts will head back to the plate. It was in fair ground when it hit in front of third base, but when it landed behind third.
Yeah, the question is, where was it as it went in the air? It's not where it lands. Was it over the bag at the time?
Well, Mike Malinsky at third base said it was foul.
It did go foul, so that's it. I mean, that's one of those things. It didn't hit the bag. Stayed fair.
Another 3-2. Mookie's popped up. It's back over the net. He'll stay in there for at least one more. Mike Schilt trying to get his starter through this fifth inning. He's working with a 4-1 lead. The Dodgers have 2 outs, and there are nobody on base. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Mookie Betts. Freddie Freeman waiting on deck. Here's a pitch. Mookie hits it on the button. Hard to straightaway center field. Merrill back. He's at the wall. He jumps and makes the catch. It didn't have enough to get over the fence. But solid contact from Mookie Betts. Tracked down by Merrill. 5 full in the books. Still 4-1 Padres.
This is
the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, yes, they didn't want the Padres to do any more studying of Gratterall. Got 3 outs on 5 pitches. So Daniel Hudson will come in to face Machado, Merrill, and Bogarts. It's 4-1 Padres here in this series opener. Dodgers 3 games ahead of the Padres, but San Diego's been the best team in baseball out of the All-Star break. They've won 4 in a row and 8 of 9. Machado grounds the first pitch to short. Rojas gets it away quickly and cleanly. 1 pitch, 1 out for Hudson in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, that's a big swing. Talking about with Machado. Just talking to a couple of scouts. It looks like, again, he's chasing home run number 30. He's been sitting on 29 for a while.
Daniel Hudson, he's worked a lot. This is his 64th game of the year for the veteran. So, someone who's got a ton of dirt in his spikes, facing a rookie in Jackson Merrill. 96 off the plate, but called strike 1. Hudson will take it. Daniel Hudson has given up 5 earned runs over his last 3 appearances. He's trying to get back on track before the postseason. And Merrill way out in front of the fastball, quickly 0-2.
This young man has really shown, we've talked about it, I mean, he's got the makings to be a
superstar.
Special player.
Yeah.
And he has really quick, powerful hands to get the barrel of the bat through.
0-2 from Hudson. There's a slider downstairs, ball 1. And Jackson Merrill, one of the few prospects that wasn't traded by A.J. Preller over the last few seasons. I mean, this year alone, since March, I mean, depending on what publication you look at, A.J. Preller traded 12 of the top 15 or 21 prospects in the system to bolster this unit. There's ball 2 from Hudson, a square count, with the bases empty and 1 out in the 6th inning. But Merrill was the guy that they held on to, and he is proving them right. Hudson's 2-2 pitch. Merrill fouls it back to stay in there. An all-star in his first season, not just as a big leaguer, but as a big league center fielder. And his numbers on the whole are fine, but then you dig into his clutch stats. How many big hits he's had late in games for this club. Another 2-2, and Hudson sits him down with a slider on the inside corner. Gets strike 3 swinging. 2 gone in the 6th.
Hey, friends, tomorrow, Game 2 of this 3-game series, and the first 40,000 fans in attendance, and we urge you to get here early. Why? Well, it's Dodgers and Padres, also Clayton Kershaw bobblehead, presented by AMPM. So for tickets, Dodgers.com/promotions. And again, get here early.
2 out, nobody on. Padres 4, Dodgers 1. Xander Bogaerts swings at the first pitch from Hudson. Ground ball, fair ball, just inside the third base line. High throw from Muncy. Freddie can't corral it. It hits the railing next to the camera well. Comes back into play, so Bogaerts will stay on first base. It's ruled a base hit. It was hard hit over the bag at third. Muncy stopped it on a backhand, planted and threw, but second high throw of the night. First one, Freddie bailed him out. This one he could not.
You can see that was going to be a high throw the instant it left Max Muncy's hand.
Well, Muncy, remember, he was a late scratch from Sunday's game, a sore side after diving for a ball on Saturday. Didn't have to dive there, but maybe the side impacted the throw. Cronenworth flashes bunt, pulls it back. A fastball up and away, ball 1. Dodgers trailing by 3. Need one more out to get in the top of the 6th inning. Facing Jake Cronenworth. There goes Bogaerts. Ground ball up the middle, stopped by Rojas. He throws to first just in case, but I think at second base, the umpire Jansen Visconti said that he received that ground ball with his foot on the bag. Whatever the case, Miggy Rowe does it with the glove again. Bogaerts is stranded after his 2-out single. We go to the bottom of the 6th, the Dodgers trailing 4-1.
It never ends. Dodger coverage morning till 9.
He threw 95 pitches. Now it's the left-hander, Adrian Morejon. He'll face Freeman, Hernandez, and Muncy. So Mike Schilt picking this lane with a pair of lefties in the first 3 against Morejon. The Padres 4, the Dodgers 1 in game 1 of 3. The National League West still hanging in the balance. The Dodgers' magic number is 4, but the Padres still have a fair shot to win it. Morejon's first pitch, 97, right in the heart of the plate. Strike one called against Freddie. Freddie's 0 for 2, lined out and then flew out. Second pitch, another fastball, this one at 98. That's dotted, quickly 0-2. And Morejon started this year splitting time between the Padres and AAA El Paso, but going back to late May, he's been a steady presence in the bullpen. And Freddie cues 97 foul. Good pitch on the inside corner that Freddie did have to swing at.
Yeah, that was a late swing, too.
Morejon has been relatively shakier since the end of July. A 4.35 ERA since the 26th of that month. Freddie chops one to the right side. Solano backs up, but Morejon covers the bag. Fields the throw, steps on the bag, and Freeman's retired. The Dodgers don't have a hit since Will Smith's leadoff single in the second. They've had 3 base runners, 2 walks, and a hit batter, but no knocks. Strike one swinging against Teoscar Hernandez. The Padres staff, particularly the starters, they have a sub-1 ERA the last 10 games, and this bullpen is tough. 0-2 after the foul ball off the bat of Teo. And that is why you hear national pundits, baseball media members, critics use that line. The Padres are built for the postseason. They have just enough starting pitching that's getting healthy, and then plenty in the bullpen. And Teo's down on 3 pitches. He strikes out swinging. 2 gone in the 7th. Hurry into your Southern California Chevy dealers today to find a great offer on your next vehicle. Visit SoCalChevy.com to learn more. Two out, nobody on in the 6th. Max Muncy watches 98 upstairs, ball 1. So they got lightning in the bullpen. The Dodgers have lightning warming in the bullpen. Just called up, Edgardo Enriquez is getting loose as Muncy pushes one in the air to left field. Profar is going to let that one drop for a boot base hit well in front of him. A 2-out knock for Max keeps the 6th inning alive. Well, the Dodgers need a jolt, and they need it in a hurry.
Well, if they've not been able to supply it for themselves, and they have not been playing with a lot of electricity. That's just what we have observed.
Just looking for some show of emotion, some show of fire. They're trailing 4-1, 1 on, 2 out in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Will Smith. Morejon out of the stretch. The left-hander kicks and fires, and Smith swings and fouls back 98.
Well, Stephen, I go back to a comment that I made a number of times, including on the pregame show. Dave Roberts, I think, intentionally came out and stated a couple of different things because he has not seen it from his team, and that being the vigor, the fight, and intensity. That's what Roberts was saying. Look, what they need. Said that before the ball game.
Smith takes a 98, a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Smith get back to first half Will Smith, particularly against lefties. Remember, he was torching left-handed pitching, and through May batting .423. 1-1. Morejon doesn't get Smith to bite. Check swing. The appeal down to first unsuccessful. 2 balls and a strike to count on Smith. But now on the year, Smith hitting .258 against lefties. OPS at .872, but again, a lot of that damage seemed to happen earlier. Muncy on first, 2 out in the 6th. The Dodgers trailing by 3. There's ball 3, down and in on Smith. Tommy Edman on deck. Tommy, a switch hitter, seem to be much more prolific against left-handers than against righties. He is the tying run on deck. Can Will Smith get this game to him? Morejon's 3-1 pitch. Smith takes ball 4 high. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 2 tonight, with a strikeout against the right-hander Michael King. He's getting ready to come to the plate, flipped over against the lefty Morejon, but here comes Mike Schill. There'll be a pitching change for San Diego. They want to keep Tommy Edman on the left side of the plate. 2 on, 2 out in the bottom of the 6th, 4-1.
More at cityofhope.org.
Pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los Angeles, and iHeart radio station.
2 on, 2 out for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 6th. They are trailing the Padres 4-1. Tommy Edman will bat against the right-hander Jeremiah Estrada. Estrada, 25 years old, from Rancho Mirage. Went to high school at Palm Desert High. Grew up a Dodgers fan. And now he is pitching against the Dodgers in a heated National League West race. He's set for his first pitch to Tommy Edman. First and second, 2 out. He kicks and fires. Edman swings and is popped up. Shallow left field. Bogart's calling off. Going back from short, shallow left. He squeezes out number 3. So the Dodgers strand 2 more and stay behind 4-1 as this game goes to the 7th. It has not been the Dodgers' night so far. It's 4-1 Padres, top of the 7th on tap. New pitcher for the Dodgers, 22-year-old flamethrower making his major league debut, Edgardo Enriquez. Rick Monday, buckle up because this kid's got some gas in that right arm.
He's got some gas, and it's high propane. Comes in. Now the question is, what about the adrenaline overload right here? Throwing earlier today, and a couple of pitches that he threw is like clear the area. Well, he can clear out some smoke with the fastball.
He's going to face 8-9-1 for the Padres, beginning with Donovan Solano. Dave Roberts actually had a little meeting with Enriquez. He said he wanted to get him comfortable being out on the mound in this atmosphere. Obviously not filled with fans at the time of this meeting, but hopefully trying to get some of those debut jitters away. His first pitch, 100 miles per hour, ball one inside. Well, Enriquez started this year, Mo, in A ball.
Yep.
And here he is pitching in a race for the National League West the final week of the regular season. It's 1-0. It is pulled foul. It's about 5 feet to the left.
It's been a remarkable season for this young man. I mean, he started in A ball, then went to AA, then to AAA, and now to the big leagues. So he's gone up all of the rungs of the ladder in 1 year.
We saw him in spring training, the Freeway Series exhibition games. And I remember EK telling Eric Karros, saying, hey, you got to watch out for this kid. He could be a fast riser because he throws really fast. Goes to the off speed at 91 to get a foul ball and strike two. 2 strikes on the leadoff batter, Solano, here to start the 7th. The Dodgers trying to keep the deficit at only 3. They scored the first one of the game, but San Diego has the last 4. This 1-2 pitch. Check swing. He went around. Strike 3. Got to keep that baseball. First big league batter face. First big league punch out for Edgardo Enriquez.
And that was a curveball that was away. And Rodriguez was the first one to point to the first base umpire and say, hey, look, that's a check swing. That's a full swing. Welcome to big leagues, young man.
Like the Dodgers giving him this spot, too. The bottom of the order. Obviously a big game, but they're down 4-1. You face 8-9-1. Go get him, kid. And he has. First pitch struck to Higashioka, the catcher in the 9th spot.
Well, it's a conversation. It's a difficult one. To tell a young man, look, it's 60 feet 6 inches, the same distance. The plate's the same width, 17 inches. Strike zone's the same.
Stays away from the fastball. It's a slider down and away, ball one.
Difference is better hitters.
Yeah. Enriquez has been clocked at 104 miles per hour. We've seen 100 so far. What do we get for this 1-1 to Higashioka? It's lined into the left center field gap. And it drops down. One hops off the midsection of the wall. It's going to be a long single for Higashioka. The throw in misses both cutoff men. It's cut off by Enriquez. There's a hard hit. Loud and long one-out single for the catcher Higashioka.
You know, it's nice to have the velocity, but 99 down the middle does not play particularly well on a consistent basis at the major league level.
Enriquez missed all of 2023 after recovering from Tommy John surgery. His first pitch to the leadoff batter, arraez, 98 up and away, ball one. 4 different levels this season to get himself to the show. He struck out 83 in his first 49 innings. 99 way up, even further away, 2-0. All told this season, 53 innings pitched, 88 Ks. His ERA 2.72. 1-on, 1-out in the top of the 7th. The Dodgers trailing 4-1. Enriquez watches arraez get way in front of a breaking ball. Pulled into the Loge level, like down the right field line. 2 balls and a strike. And now this 2-1 pitch. Enriquez out of the stretch. Arraez flips it down the left field line. Hernandez will watch it sail into the net, foul. Now in this pitch tracking era, which goes back to 2008, the hardest pitch by a Dodger was 103.3. You want to guess who threw it, Mo? Or do you just want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going. You're on a roll.
It was Jonathan Broxton. That was back in July of 2009. Enriquez 2-2, 100. Just missed the outside corner. Full count for Arraez. Tatis Jr. on deck. That pitch, coincidentally, from Broxton, 103.3, was thrown against the Padres, the team that Enriquez is debuting against. His payoff to Arraez. Popped him up, right side, foul ground. Smith and Freeman are there. Freddie will take it. 2 gone in the 7th. Higashioka remains on first base. And now, a real test for the electric rookie making his debut. The electric superstar that is Fernando Tatis Jr.
And this is something for a young man. You know, he's faced some big league hitters in spring training, a few of them, but he's pitching against guys he's been reading about, hearing about, and watching on television.
First pitch, tapped off the plate, foul, strike 1. (4-1) Padres, 1 on, 2 out. There goes Higashioka. The throw from Smith is late. And the catcher steals one on the catcher to get into scoring position. Now, usually when we're talking about Will Smith throwing down to second, it's game over.
It was the perfect pitch to go also. Yeah. It was a curveball, and the runner, he left first base before Rodriguez came out of the stretch position. He got a head start.
Breaking ball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Tatis with 2 out in the top of the 7th. Tatis is 0 for 3. It hasn't been the top of the order that's hurt the Dodgers tonight. It's been the bottom half. 1-2. Struck him out with 101. Bookending K's for Edgardo Enriquez in his big league debut. He strands Higashioka and keeps the Dodgers within 3. 4-1 as we stretch at Dodger Stadium.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports.
left-hander Tanner Scott, acquired by the Padres from the Marlins. He will face 8, 9, and 1. Gavin Lux was scheduled to hit. Pinch hitter for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. Lux 0 for 2 at the plate. What can Kike do with his first look? Watches strike one at the knees from Tanner Scott. Scott, since coming to the Padres, a 2.19 ERA in 26 appearances. The pitch. Kike swings and fouls back 97. Scott, along with Brian Hoeing, has actually been the best statistically of the three acquired. And then Jason Adam, who came over from the Rays. Dodgers need to get something going. They're down by 3, 9 outs left. The 0-2, Kike hits it hard, left field. That's a base hit to get things started here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, we need to kickstart some excitement.
Yeah. Kike is just the guy to do that.
Shortstop, number 11, Miguel Rojas.
Even the way Kike ran around the bases there, Mo, just some energy, some juice. And you see him out there on the bases now, energetic, taking his lead. First pitch strike on Miguel Rojas. Rojas shaking his head, thought that fastball was a little high.
If we get a couple of base runners on, the Dodgers need to score, and desperately need to score here in the 7th.
Top of the order on deck with Ohtani as Rojas chops one foul to fall behind 0-2. Rojas 0 for 1. Was hit by a pitch in the 2nd, stranded on the bases, then grounded out to first back in the 5th. Hits have been tougher to come by for Rojas here at Dodger Stadium. His OPS 200 points lower at home. Survival swing on a breaking ball down and in. Somehow got a piece of that. Keeps the count 0-2. Hernandez on first after his pinch hit leadoff single. Dodgers trailing 4-1. Rojas takes a pitch inside corner, off the plate a little bit, called ball 1. Shohei Ohtani on deck, studying the left-hander and Tanner Scott. A 1-2 pitch. Rojas swings and hits one to the left side. Rojas is hit into a 5-4-3 double play. Machado to Cronenworth to Solano, and the bases are wide clear.
Second double play Dodgers have hit into in this ball game. They hit into 3 on Sunday.
Yep, season high.
They hit into 2 on Saturday.
And that was the worst case scenario because now there's nobody on with Ohtani at the plate. 2 outs in the 7th, 4-1 Padres. Ohtani takes the first pitch from Scott, 98 at the knees, strike one called. Shohei is 1 for 2, doubled, scored, walked, and then flew out to left. Heck of a play by Profar, taking away a blue base hit. 0-1. Hit back into the net, strike 2. Another 98-mile-per-hour fastball. Get the feeling Scott is setting something up. Those 2 heaters. Ohtani, since July 20th, batting .230 against left-handers, but 5 of his last 20 hits against lefties are homers. Behind 0-2. Scott kicks and fires. Ohtani strikes out swinging. 99 in, off the plate by a foot. It was definitely going to be a ball, but it's strike 3. And so Scott ends up seeing the minimum in the 7th. We go to the 8th, 4-1 Padres. Times at Dodger Stadium a little less good than they are at Morongo. 3-game series against the Padres starting tonight, and San Diego on top in game 1. 4-1, the Padres lead. Dodgers running out of outs. Tomorrow it'll be Jack Flaherty against Dylan Cease in game 2 of this series. The magic number is 4 for the Dodgers to clinch the West. Another new pitcher, it's Brent Honeywell. Fastball upstairs on Profar, who bends back and then drops his bat just to add a little bit of theatrics to that. Brent Honeywell facing his former club. He was with the Padres last year. He's 1-0 to Profar. Gets the outside corner, strike 1. A 1-1 pitch. Honeywell busts him in, gets a foul ball back, strike 2. If he hopped on late, sorry, go ahead.
That's just where a lot of people feel that you have to pitch to Profar. He's had himself, quite a September. He's had himself quite a year, for that matter.
Yeah.
August hit below 200.
Hit to the right side. Freddie gathers it on one hop, and Profar was not hurting himself running down the line.
No,
so.
it was no threat to pull a muscle.
No, Honeywell was covering the bag anyway. There's the first out of the 8th inning. And the boos for Manny Machado. Well, you said whatever you think the boo level is for Tatis, it's going to pale in comparison to Manny. Machado is 0 for 3 tonight. Again, the top of the order hasn't really been an issue. Jerks and Profar is the only one with a hit the first 4. 5, 6, and 7, on the other hand, that's been where the problems have been. The 1-0, Machado fouls it back, level 1-1 count.
Yeah, the top 4 guys, 1 for 15 combined.
Base is empty, 1 down. The 1-1. Check swing, foul ball, strike 2 for Machado.
Reminder again, the 2025 Dodger memberships are on sale right now, and you can become a member today and get access to all postseason games and preferred pricing, and your membership includes opening day, member event access, and much more. So check it out, Dodgers.com/memberships.
Foul ball off the toe of Will Smith. His left toe, and he's kicking it out in the dirt right now. Manny Machado did check on his competitor behind him. Oh, man, I know he's got some gear, the shin guard that has the top flap above the shoes. That was not protecting.
Nothing on that. You know that old line about rub dirt on it?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of hooey.
So the dirt doesn't work?
No.
Oh, no. Go figure. No. Rick Monday, producer and engineer Dwayne McDonald, Stephen Nelson, happy to be along with you wherever you may be hanging out with us on this Tuesday evening. The Dodgers have to come back again. Machado, left center field gap. Hernandez over, can't cut it off, gets all the way to the wall. Manny Machado standing up at second with a 1-out double in the 8th. So 10 of Machado's last 19 hits, extra base hits. And the magic number for the Dodgers 4, but this division far from wrapped up. I mean, the Padres can obviously take it if they win out. They go 6-0 this last week of the season. Even if they go 5-1, they have a chance. Merrill, ground ball to Freddie Freeman on a backhand. Merrill is going to lose the foot race to Honeywell. Machado now on third, 2 outs in the top of the 8th.
Well, the Padres' starting point was to win tonight because their magic number to clinch a playoff berth, 1.
Shortstop of the team's in Bogarts.
Elsewhere in the National League postseason race, Atlanta beat the Mets 5-1. And Arizona, while out of the running for the National League West, still in position for a wild card berth. They were shut out 11-0 by San Francisco at home. Strike one on a foul ball from Bogaerts. Dodgers behind 4-1. 1 on, 2 gone in the top of the 8th. Manny Machado 90 feet away from home. He's at third as Bogaerts fouls another one back. 0-2 for Honeywell. You know, what that win for Atlanta does is put them a half game back of the D-backs for the third and final wild card spot. It's San Diego, Padres 3.5 clear of the Mets, and the Mets a half game in front of the D-backs. Another foul ball from Bogaerts. This one gets into the seats. Keeps the count 0-2. Honeywell needs one more strike. Here's the pitch. Bogaerts pokes the bat out there, sends it in the air to center field, where Tommy Edman is waiting. So the the 1 out double from Machado, stranded on the bases. It's still 4-1 Padres. Honeywell said something to Machado. Again, they were former. Yes, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. And the Dodgers overcome a 3-run deficit. They have 6 outs left at the plate. They have Betts, Freeman, and Teoscar Hernandez on the schedule here in the bottom of the 8th. They'll face Jason Adams. His ERA this year between Tampa Bay and San Diego, 2.02. 71 in the third innings, 80 strikeouts. Opponents batting just 157 against him. And A.J. Preller, never shy about moving prospects, unloaded the system to acquire Scott from Miami, Adam from the Rays, and with the Padres, Adam has been even better. His ERA 1.11. His first pitch to Mookie Betts is a breaking ball outside. Mookie 0 for tonight, 0 for 3, reached on an error. That error was in the bottom of the first. Brought home the Dodgers' first and only run of the game. On this 1-0, Mookie swings and pops one back foul. A 1-1. Betts whiffs on strike 2. He's definitely looking for something else. So Scott has gone with 3 different pitches to start with Betts.
That's a big breaking ball that went outside. Dodgers saw had him back on the 31st of July for 1 inning in relief.
2 strikes on him. Mookie holds up. It's a ball in the dirt. A check swing. He held up fine. Wasn't particularly close. 2-2. Betts with Freeman on deck. The Dodgers down by 3. Padres scored 2 in the second, 2 more in the fourth. Adam does have runs allowed in 2 of his last 3 appearances with 4 walks in that stretch. Mookie chops one foul toward his own dugout. Keeps the count 2-2. The pitch. Betts pulls it in the air left field. Profar hustling in, dives, and makes another catch. Jurickson Profar takes a hit away from Mookie. Charging toward the line in left. Full extension just as he did earlier, Mo. And dare we say this one was even more impressive.
Yeah, this time to the backhand side. Measured it perfectly.
Profar took a bloop away from Ohtani. This one from Betts. Freddie, first pitch swinging, high fly ball right field. Tatis tracking it back about 10 feet in front of the warning track. He has the second out. So Freeman now 0 for 4. And his September struggles relative to who he is, Freddie Freeman, continue.
Yeah, I mean, 261. Month of September coming in tonight. Those are unlike Freddie Freeman's normal numbers.
Yeah. 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. Still 4-1 Padres. Can Teoscar Hernandez get something going? Turns out of the way of the first pitch. It's a breaking ball down the middle. Strike 1. Teoscar singled in the first, walked in the third, struck out swinging in the 6th. Adams 0-1. Fouled back. The Dodgers had a 9th inning comeback on Sunday, but the deficit was only 1 there. Right now it's 3. 4 outs left in this series opener. The Padres on the verge of pulling within 2 games in the National League West. The 0-2, Teo pulls it down the left field line. Fair ball. That'll get all the way into the corner. Profar just picked it up. Hernandez stands up at second with a 2-out double.
And Teoscar Hernandez has been on base 3 times tonight. A single, double, and a walk.
Number 13. Muncy.
All right, Max Muncy. One on, 2 out. First pitch from Adam is upstairs, and he and Higashioka were certainly crossed up. Mixed signals there. 88-mile-per-hour off-speed pitch from Adam, and I think Higashioka thought it was supposed to be a heater. Dodgers 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position tonight. Need a knock right now. Muncy has to shoot out of the way of a fastball inside. 2-0. They also need the 2-out offense, the machine that it has been since the All-Star break, to turn back on here with 2 out in the top of the 8th. The 2-0 pitch. Muncy rolls it foul on the right side.
Padres just 1 for 7 tonight with runners in scoring position. Padres aren't that much better, 2 for 8. But they've had timely 2 hits.
2 balls and a strike. Teoscar on second. Muncy has to pull the back foot out of the way. Breaking ball nearly got him. 3-1. Well, right now, the top of the order, Shohei Ohtani is not guaranteed to come up again. Got to get some runners on and get some runners in. 4-1 Padres. Hernandez on second. 2 out in the 8th. A 3-1 pitch to Max Muncy. High in the air, playable for Profar in left. And there he is for out number 3. So Teo stranded on the bases. The Dodgers now 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Cars with a K. Padres came to Los Angeles 3 games behind the Dodgers for the National League West. The Padres have not won the division since 2006. But in this last week of the regular season, they have as good a shot as anybody to do that.
So their goal is to come in here and try and sweep and leave Dodger Stadium tied for first in the West.
Because if they do sweep, they own the tiebreaker already. So they would be in first place, even with the 2 teams tied. Jake Cronenworth leads off the 9th inning against Brent Honeywell. First 2 pitches have missed the strike zone. Cronenworth, he's the difference. It was a 2-run, 2-out homer in the top of the 2nd inning. The Dodgers scored first in the bottom of the 1st, and the Padres punched right back.
And Cronenworth, again, has 2 extra base hits. RBI double, the 2-run home run you're talking about. He'd not had an extra base hit in the last 50 at-bats.
Takes the 2-1 pitch to left center field. Tommy Edman slides and makes the grab. Another line drive for Cronenworth. Apparently all he needed, Mo, was to come to Dodger Stadium and see Dodger pitching to start putting some better passes on the ball. But he was bested by Edman with a sliding catch in left center field. First out of the 9th inning. Honeywell and the defense trying to hold the deficit at 3 for the bottom of the 9th. Donovan Solano watches a screwball missing the dirt away. Solano 0 for 2 with a walk and a K.
This is that time of year that every team that's in contention starts to look back and say, well, we lost that game, but what about this game? What about that game? Because on the 20th of June, the Dodgers led the Western Division by 9.
Oh, another dandy screwball. This one gets a swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Solano.
So you start to look and, frustrating and say, well, we didn't have a good week or we didn't have a good month.
Honeywell goes back to the breaking ball. This one Solano did not offer at 2-2.
Now it's going to come down to we did or did not have a good game.
Yeah.
And there's no month left. There's no week left.
2-2. Foul back. The margins as thin as it gets, Mo.
Well, this is exciting baseball. It's frustrating baseball. It's, depending upon if your team is winning or losing, it could be agonizing. It can be thrilling.
That nearly hits Solano. Full count. Bases empty, 1 gone in the top of the 9th, 4-1 San Diego.
In fact, here at the stadium, there's a wonderful video that basically precedes the start of the game.
Fly ball, left center field. Edman on the warning track. Reaches up and makes the catch. Solano retired, 2 gone in the 9th.
And part of that introduction, it has all the whereases and the therefores and sets the stage. The Dodgers against whichever team. Tonight it's the San Diego Padres. And then it comes down to, and now it's time to play the game.
Last of the order, Kyle Higashioka. Robert Suarez, right-handed closer. He's had some issues in the month of September. He is preparing for the bottom of the 9th inning. Honeywell starts Higashioka off with strike 1. The Dodgers will send 6, 7, and 8 to the plate in the 9th. That's scheduled to be Smith, Edman, and Kike Hernandez. Fouled away, 0-2.
Well, the Dodgers are going to have to, in the 9th inning, turn over the lineup.
Yep.
Not only get to the top of the order, but they're going to have to get considerably down there in order to come up with 3 to tie, first of all.
Ground ball to third. Scooped up at the ground by Muncy. Throws across. A 1-2-3 9th for Brent Honeywell. Dodgers 3 outs away from a loss. It's 4-1 San Diego. Can they rally against Suarez? Find out next.
For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotions. Reloaded and ready to return to the top. LA Dodgers.
Padres 4-1 in this important series opener. A 3-game set. 3 games separating these two in the National League West. The Dodgers' magic number is 4. So 2 wins against San Diego would get the job done. But the Padres have been the best team in baseball since the All-Star break. They're turning to their closer, Robert Suarez. He was blown 3 of his last 6 saves. In fact, since the 8th of August, he's given up an earned run in 8 of his last 19 appearances. He has been human, Mo.
Yeah. And that ERA has gone up. In August, it went up to 4.35. So far in September, 6.30.
The inning will begin with Will Smith. Tommy Edman to follow. Kike Hernandez in the hole. The Dodgers offense has gone 7 consecutive scoreless innings after scoring the first run of the game in the first inning on an error by Xander Bogaerts. Suarez first pitch, 98 downstairs, ball 1 on Smith.
Well, the Dodgers, this is nothing new. They have seen Suarez 6 other times this year. They have yet to score a run.
A 1-0. Smith, ground ball, left side and through. A leadoff single for Will Smith.
And that just matched the number of hits the Dodgers have had against Suarez in those 6 outings that they have faced him this year.
Padres got 5 innings from starter Michael King. Then went to Adrian Morejon, Jeremiah Estrada. Then their 2 big deadline acquisitions, Tanner Scott and Jason Adam. Ball in the hand of their closer, Robert Suarez. Tommy Edman to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Smith on first, nobody out in the 9th. The Dodgers need 3 runs to tie. Strike 1 at the knees. A drop fastball by Higashioka. Suarez can touch triple digits. His 0-1 pitch. Edman takes a breaking ball, an off-speed pitch, I should say. It's 1-1. 50,369, the announced attendance at Dodger Stadium. Suarez out of the stretch, peeks over his front left shoulder at Smith. Comes home to Edman and gets a swing and a miss on a 100-mile-per-hour heater. It's 1-2.
Divides that fastball right at the century mark along with the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Edman. Kike on deck. The pitch. Edman, ground ball into right center field. Smith going from first to third. They'll be at the corners with nobody out in the 9th.
Well, can the Dodgers pull it off again? A comeback. Need to keep the line going and get some runners on base. And right now, stay out of a double play. They've already hit into 2 tonight.
Well, Kike Hernandez came off the bench as a pinch hitter in the 7th and ripped a base hit. Think about on Sunday how massive he was in that one. The Dodgers were down 5-1. He hit a 2-run homer. Made it 5-3.
Hernandez, when he's faced Suarez in the past, is 1 for 4.
Dodgers have the first 2 on in the bottom of the 9th. Smith on third, Edman on first. Kike Hernandez up, Miguel Rojas on deck. That puts Shohei Ohtani in the hole. The Dodgers 1 swing from tying this game at 4. The pitch. Kike tried to tie it up, swung through a fastball at 100, strike 1.
Now you got to go back and say, hey, look, try to keep the ball off the ground. He had a good pitch to hit right there, just pulled off of it a little bit too anxious.
4-1 Padres with the Dodgers at the tying run at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Kike pulls his hands out of the way. A check swing. They say he went around. So it's 0-2. It's a quick appeal down to first base, and Andy Fletcher confirmed the swing. And that was a pretty easy call to make. 0-2 on Hernandez.
That was costly. That was a ball well off the plate inside.
Suarez out of the stretch. His 0-2 is in the dirt. Well blocked by Higashioka. Dodgers trying to make it back-to-back games with 9th inning comebacks. Down 1 on Sunday. Back-to-back blasts from Shohei and Mookie walked it off. They need a couple more tonight. 2 singles to start the ninth. A 1-2 pitch to Kike Hernandez. Broken bat, flare to center field. It drops down for a hit. Smith comes home. It's now 4-2. Dodger Stadium has life.
As frustrating as this night has been for the Dodgers offense, they ran themselves out of 1 inning. They've hit into 2 double plays. They've left the bases loaded. Well, they're trying to peck away right here, and it gets everyone's attention. It's going to be a meeting in the mound.
Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach, in the entire Padre infield, talking with Robert Suarez. Niebla just got to the mound.
That's another spot too, Steven. It's just so important to keep the ball off the ground, avoid the double play ball. And you got Miguel Rojas, who again has been a very good contact hitter.
The struggles for Suarez in the ninth, 3 straight singles, have inspired the Padres to get action in the pen. It's the lefty Wandy Peralta starting to get loose. Miguel Rojas up, Shohei Ohtani on deck. Rojas can atone for that 7th inning double play after Kike's leadoff single. Here he's following an RBI single from Hernandez, who's on first. Edman on second. The Dodgers within 2. It's 4-2 San Diego. Still no outs in the ninth. Suarez kicks and fires. Rojas flashes, bunt, pulls it back. It hits the bottom of the zone. Strike 1. Corner infield ready to crash for the Padres. Machado at third, Solano at first. The 0-1, Rojas is swinging. Ground ball to third. Machado steps on the bag. Goes to second for 1. The turn. Oh, my goodness. A game-ending triple play.
Dodgers want to review the call at second base. Padres are celebrating.
It was a sharply hit ground ball right at Manny Machado.
Challenging all 3 plays.
Machado went to the bag, stepped on third to get Tommy Edman, threw to second to get Kike Hernandez in the turn to get Rojas.
Well, it's going to be close, the call at second base. But again, the Dodgers had already hit into 2 double plays. That's why I was saying, well, and Rojas could not get the bunt down on the first pitch. He took that for a strike. But Machado touched the bag at third. He went to second. Question is,
I don't think this is going to be
Hernandez get to the bag at second before the play was made at second base.
The Padres feel like, yep, here's the call.
After replay review, all 3 out calls are confirmed. The game is over.
The Padres can officially celebrate.
Well, they're going to the record books, I'll guarantee you that, on how many times a game has ended on a triple play.
And not just any game, a game that puts San Diego 2 games back to the division lead, and that ending puts the magic number still at 4, and Shohei Ohtani is left in the on-deck circle.
Yeah, and for the Padres, they just claimed playoff berth. And they're doing high fives around. So we talked about, well, 2 costly double plays. Well, now, if you look at it, the last 7 games, or make that the last 3 games, the Dodgers have hit into 7 double plays, 1 triple play.
Absolutely awful.
And
and Dylan Cease for the Padres. The Navien Dodgers Clubhouse Show with our guy David Bassett is on the way next. So on behalf of Rick Monday, our MVP, the producer and engineer Dwayne McDonald, and the stud in studio holding it down as always, Colin Yee. I'm Steven Nelson. Good night from Dodger Stadium. We'll see you tomorrow.
This,
here's a star,
is Colin Cowherd.
I had said about 2 years ago, I thought Shohei Ohtani was better than Babe Ruth, and I got pushback. I admit I was wrong. He's significantly better than Babe Ruth. He is the first six-tool player. I would like to remind you again, this is a rehab season.
Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 9 a.m. on AM 570 LA Sports. And streaming at AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
In the history of Dodger Stadium, there have been 19 total rainouts. Hi, I'm Dave Roberts, and last year's rain was one for the books. And it was LA County's best for capturing that rain. Over 200 billion gallons of storm water was captured, enough for 5 million people, or enough water to cover attendance at 89 sold-out home games. LA County works hard to ensure a safe, clean, reliable water future. Find out more at waterforla.com.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Colder temps are coming. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with heating products by Navien. We know Navien tankless water heaters gives us endless hot water and big savings. Navien also makes high-efficiency products that deliver comfort in the form of heat to every corner of your home. Now Navien is taking comfort to the next level by introducing a hydro furnace that provides even high-efficiency forced air heat powered by the same proven technology as their water heating products. Visit navieninc.com/Dodgers.
Hi, it's Hannah, and welcome to the HannahCast. Today, Piggy Bank's going to fuel our episode with questions about Arco Rewards. Yep, earn up to $7 in rewards at sign-up. And 5 cents on every gallon. Sounds pretty sensible, if you ask me. Oh, all this savings talk making you hungry? Here you go. Learn how to earn at arcorewards.com.
Offer valid until October 31st, 2024. By entering your phone number, you're agreeing to receive recurring automated informational and marketing SMS, MMS messages from Marathon. Consent not required for purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Gone, a home run. Another two-run shot. This one is gone. Into the bullpen. It is back. It is gone. A home run. Gone, a home run.
I love Dodger baseball.
We love you.
Our time is here, yeah, our time is now. It's the clash of the Titans, ain't no backing down.
You don't play the game on paper. The names are great. The results, though, those are what matter.
Just a moment we've been waiting for.
This has been LA Dodgers baseball.
Brought to you by Arco.
Quality top-tier gas for less.
Spectrum. Chef Marito.
Seasoning partner of the Dodgers.
Jacoby and Myers. Because you deserve justice. Yamava.
Resort and Casino at San Manuel.
And City of Hope.
A world-renowned research and treatment center for cancer, diabetes, and other life-threatening diseases.
It's time to settle the score.
Join us every game all season long.
Just a moment we've been waiting for.
Today's the day for a new Tacoma or Tundra, for a new Corolla or the all-new Camry, for a new Prius or a new RAV4. Yeah, today is the day for a great deal on Toyota's most popular models. Fuel-efficient cars, powerful trucks, versatile SUVs. Check out the latest offers at Toyota.com. Then see your Toyota dealer today. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
Toyota.com is Toyota Central for all things Toyota. At Toyota.com, you can get product information, compare models, check out all the latest offers, find a dealer, search our inventory, set up a test drive. You can even build your Toyota the way you want. The road to a great deal on a new Toyota starts at Toyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
Gone, a home
KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
There's a shot to left field. There's no doubt about this one. Will Smith has left the building.
Knock it down, knock it down.
This team mows through the West every year.
Pound for pound, got the crown, put your whole lights out. Who got the hype now?
They could barely stop us without Shohei. What are these teams going to do now?
Never back out, never back down.
Welcome to Navien Dodgers Clubhouse on your home for the LA Dodgers.
No retreat, no surrender. Give them something to remember.
Dodgers baseball is brought to you by
Galpin Motors, Tito's Handmade Vodka,
proud partner of the Dodgers.
Modelo,
It's not a michelada if it's not made with Modelo.
Alignment Health Plan,
Welcome to a new era of aging.
on deck,
Small business lending that's fast and easy.
and by Ford.
Built for tough.
Now your host for Navien Dodgers Clubhouse,
Big deal coming through.
David Vassay.
The Dodgers hit into their first triple play in the last 10 years. Unfortunately, it comes to end the game. That's not something you see often. Miguel Rojas hitting into a game-ending triple play as the Padres are victorious 4-2 in Game 1 of this three-game series in front of 50,369. The Padres now just 2 games back of the Dodgers after winning their 91st game of the year. They officially clinch a playoff spot with this win tonight over the Dodgers. Michael King, the winning pitcher for the Padres tonight. He's 13-9. Landon Knack only lasted 4 innings tonight, gave up all 4 runs. Robert Suarez, the Padres closer, held on for his 35th save of the season. You heard Rick Monday and Steven Nelson discuss it. You had the big boys coming up in Ohtani, Mookie Betts at the very least, with the Dodgers mounting the rally against the very shaky Suarez. Suarez has been shaky this month, and for whatever reason, the Dodgers did not feel like they wanted to have Rojas bunt in that situation to advance the runners and to allow Ohtani to at least have an opportunity to come to the plate. And that is the worst case scenario right there, where Miguel Rojas hits into a game-ending triple play. Enhance your listening experience by downloading the iHeartRadio app and listen in HD. Powered by LA Care Health Plan, serving all Angelinos, lacare.org. By the way, 3 years ago, a game ended with a triple play. So it has happened before. It has happened as recently as 3 years ago, but everybody stunned here at Dodger Stadium as the Dodgers were mounting a rally. Kike Hernandez, who has been so clutch over the course of his career, came up clutch again to drive in a run and to cut the Padres' lead to 2 in that 9th inning, and there was nobody out. The Dodgers had the Padres on the ropes right there with Ohtani on deck behind Rojas, and he doesn't bunt to advance the runners. The number 9 hitter, Miguel Rojas, and the Padres defeat the Dodgers tonight 4-2. When we continue from Dodger Stadium,